Hey you guys, I'm back, and have I got some news for you. Actually, no goodies, but I found a guy in Westbury, New York, who fixes luxury bags. So if you have a luxury bag and you want to put it in safe hands, every time I go to like Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Chanel, and you want to get a bag fixed, they say you could send it, to headquarters, or you can go to this guy. Right? And it's like this little shop, you would never think it. So I just want to show you the work that he's done on my bags. Like, I'm bringing all my Ferragamo shoes tomorrow to get stretched out, Friday to get stretched out and fixed, because they need to just be polished again. And any other shoes that might have like scrapes, like when you have heels and on the back it gets scraped, he does magic. So let me just show you real quick. I'm gonna have his information below in the description, so that if you guys are ever in New York, if you're in like the New York, New Jersey, Connecticut area, or Philly, and you're coming to New York, definitely drop your stuff off if you have very high-end bags that need to be fixed to this guy, because he's amazing. Oh my god, and I'm so upset. I'm sorry you guys that I didn't do a before video because I didn't even think about it. I got this Louis Vuitton briefcase when I was like 7 years old. This is like 30 something years ago, at a garage sale for $2. When I got this, the zipper was broken. Like literally, it was hanging off of this. And then it didn't have either one of these D-rings, right? And I actually have a strap that I'm gonna use with this. That's my strap. And then all of this stuff was chipped on the bottom where you saw white. And I've kept it for 30 something years. And then when my mom told me we went to Chanel, and then the lady from Chanel, that's when I bought the wallet. Remember the Chanel wallet that I bought myself? The Chanel lady gave us this guy's information. And it's funny because when I was a personal assistant to the billionaires that I worked for before, she sent me there to drop off some stuff too. So it was like full circle. So he put the D-rings in. Look at that. Look at the job that he did. Like, crazy good job. Now he did use the new vachetta. Meanwhile, mine have the actual my vocabulary has escaped me. It's patinaed, so this one's patinaed. But look, there's no white on the bottom. There was like you saw that little white speck, but it was like that all over the bottom. So he painted it and sealed all of the edges that were really ruined. He put these two D-rings on, which are perfect, and I can actually now hang this over my shoulder. And then he fixed the zipper. He replaced the zipper. So now I could actually use it. I bought this for $2 30 years ago. Because remember, 30 years ago, I know people don't understand this, we didn't have the internet. Cell phones weren't even around. There was, thrift shops weren't like, ooh, thrift shops. It wasn't cool to go to the thrift shop. It was like for people that didn't have money, So yeah. Then I went ahead and this is the second name brand bag my mom ever gave me. And it is this Gucci tote, right? And what happened was the bottom here got all scuffed up because it was like new when I got it, but I used this for every interview I ever went on in my 20s, and I got every job. And then the straps started getting really messed up, so I went to Gucci. I paid $250 for them to change the strap, but then all of this and this was all scruffed up in a different color. They didn't even match the color at Gucci. You would think that Gucci would be able to match the color, but they couldn't. So then I went to this guy, and he went ahead and matched the color everywhere. Look at that. Look at that. You could see that there was like little scuffs and stuff. This guy's amazing. He even matched the color here. I can't even take it. I cannot even take it. So, and he charged me so much less than what Gucci charged me. But Gucci did replace the straps, but had I gone to him, he would have done the whole thing for probably less than what Gucci would have charged me just for the straps. Because if I had done everything else, Gucci would have charged me more. So, I'm telling everybody, go to this dude. He deserves it. I bought this bag on eBay, and it's a Tory Burch, kind of like this patent leather alligator kind of bag. And you see these little things here? it was like ripped, and you could see there was like a cloth, and then the patent leather was over it. So it was hanging by the cloth, right? And in the front of the bag, you could see that there's like, you could see the pattern of the animal print, right? So it was falling apart in the back here on both sides. He replaced the whole thing with this like flat blue patent leather, but who cares, because nobody's gonna see it, it's in the back, right? And then he took this and then he put it back on. Amazing work, guys. You don't even understand. I was like, what am I gonna do with this bag? Like, I can't do anything with it. I can't wear it. If I wear it, it's gonna break on me. I swear to God, this guy is magic. Magic. This bag, oh, I wish you would have seen it. I don't know if you've ever had a bag, but this was all literally ripped everywhere. Ripped. Like at least 60 rips. And it even ripped into here. So I don't know what he did. I don't know how he fixed this. I'm like looking at this, trying to figure it out. I'm telling you, it was ripped. It was like ripped. Even these pieces right here. So I don't know if he like cut it down, right? So that, because remember, it was like ripped down to here. Ripped. It comes with age, right? And these bottoms are still like that, but it still looks good. Trust me, it was bad. Even here. So you see this right here? This is what it was like, only there were rips everywhere. Like if you would have pulled it, it would have ripped down the bag. That's how bad it was. I don't know what he did. I'm pretty sure, logically, the only thing I could think of is that he cut off this part and then he showed me the leather. He added this cowhide leather like that, and then he painted it to match this leather. That was the original leather. So this is the original leather. This is the original leather, and this was new, and it was like a very light color, and he tinted it to match I'm telling you, rips all over it. Like, I liked it. This is my laptop bag, right? And I use this because I put a padded, you know, I have a nylon bag, so I put my laptop in the nylon bag and then this, because there's no padding in this. And then I just use this as my laptop bag. Super cute, right? So if you have a bag that you think there's no hope for, but you love, if you have a bag that you're like, I'm never gonna be able to, he can fix it. It doesn't have to be a name brand bag, and he doesn't charge a lot of money, because my mom had a bag and a pair of shoes. Her shoes were stained. They were red and they were stained black all over the leather. I don't know what he did, but they look brand new. I don't know how he got the black out and then put the red back in. They look brand new. I'm like, what did this man do? Right? This is my Moschino bag. This is the one I'm going to take on my trip with me. If you guys don't know, I'm going around the world for a year. www.theindigenousdocumentary.com. And then 2 of these were missing, so it was like dangling. So he just he replaced the ones, all 4 of them, so that they would match. So now it stays together. This one my mom gave me too. The Gucci one I bought, the Louis Vuitton one I bought, the Tory Burch one I bought. And then this one I bought, this is Fendi. I don't know if this is real or fake, to be quite honest with you. But you see how like it has a little Fendi things here? The round ones? Well, they had fallen out on the front, right? So what he did is he took the ones from the top. They fell out down here. He took the ones from the top and put them here, and then he replaced these, since they're being covered by this, with these little rivets. And look, it's not even like, I think he opens the lining and does everything, and then I don't know how he does this. Closes the lining back up. Like, I don't know how, I really do not know how he does this. Like, there's nothing on the inside. Like, I don't know how I'm so surprised. So this one I'm actually taking. My mom was like, you should take this on your trip with you. This is perfect because it's light. And I was like, yeah, but I like shoulder bags. I'm not, you know, I'll wear this when I wear army stuff because, you know, but I'm not a big fan of just wearing this to wear this. So I probably won't be taking this with me. And then, is that it? I thought there was more. I just dropped off a Chanel bag that, so there's like, on a Chanel bag, they have rivets that go like this, and then the chain goes through the rivets. Well, one of the rivets got loose, and then it's just dangling off on the chain, so it looks bad. So he's fixing that. He's putting like he's gonna make the male and the female meet or something like that. I had these shoes, and the bottom just came off, so he glued them back on. No biggie. I love these shoes. These I actually want to take with me on my trip. Put those over there. And then these also I want to take on my trip. Or I might leave them here because I love these. These are my favorite shoes. They're from a company called Newport News that doesn't exist anymore. And I love them so much. I bought like 3 pairs because I just felt it in my soul. These also came off because I was at the Bitcoin conference in June of 2021. And it was raining and it was the after party and we were dancing and I was wearing these and they got soaking wet and then this ripped off of both of them. So I took them off and I was walking on the leather until I got back to my hotel room. And then I brought them to him and he's like, just buy new shoes. I'm like, they don't even make these shoes or shoes like this anymore. So he fixed them for me. Aren't they super cute? They look so good. I love nautical stuff. Oh, I should have asked if he could fix. Oh, you see that? I forgot to ask if he could fix that. But you know what? I'll do that later. Because you could always just replace the leather straps. I'll just ask him if he has a leather strap and he can replace that. Didn't even think about it. I was more concerned with the soles. But these are super comfortable walking shoes. I wear these to festivals and things. Like, you know, I'm taking those on the trip too. And then that's all I got from him. So I just wanted to show you guys what this guy's capable. He's amazing. Oh, one more thing. Can you... Hold on. I don't know. Something. There you go. I bought these shoes from eBay in China, and the first pair that I bought were perfect. So I bought a second pair because I was like, these look really expensive and they're really nice. But then the second pair didn't have the holes in them, like at all. Like you just saw like little tiny indentations, but it wasn't perforated like this. So I brought them to him and I tried, you could see how like I messed up. I tried putting like something in here and it was too big and abrasive, so it messed it up. But he just took, he's so smart. He took a safety pin and just started poking holes in it to fix it. And he's like, you know, obviously he couldn't fix what I messed up. But these are some really cute shoes that you could buy that look good with everything. Look at just the stitching, because you know when something's expensive. I don't like this part right here. Hold on, I just gotta wipe that off. That little thing right there. But you know it's expensive when the stitching is small, right? Cheap things tend to have bigger stitching. So it's like fine, and you can see the leather, and the inside is the raw leather. These shoes are beautiful for $30. I'm gonna put the link below for you guys to get this on eBay. This I just literally got. So then I contacted the buyer, and the buyer's like, I'm so sorry, I'm gonna send you another pair. So now I have these, which I could use on my trip because I don't want to use my nice ones. I just don't. But look at that. I want them for when I come back. And then I'm getting another pair. So I figure I'll just use these on the trip. They look so expensive, right? I wish you could feel the leather. My mom was like, oh my God. The only thing I don't like is this stitching right here. But it's not that bad when you actually look at the whole shoe when it's on the body. Super freaking cute. So yeah, and then the Chanel bag is coming, and now I'm giving him my Ferragamo shoes to stretch them out and to polish them. And yeah, that's what I got for you. But no, it's really important, I think, to promote people that are doing things, especially things that you need. And I needed this, and he was a lifesaver. And for all of that, plus my mom's bag and her shoes, it was only $475 to fix all of those bags. When I went to Gucci, it was $250 to just fix the straps, and they didn't even match the rest of the coloring. All they had to do was paint it. They couldn't even do that. You know what I'm saying? So I highly recommend, if you have a high name brand bag, like a very expensive one, to go to him. He does all of it. He does like Chanel and just anything that you can think of. He can help you. And if he can't, he tells you that he can't. Now, I can't guarantee you're going to get the same pricing I did, because remember, a lot of the things he did were small. You know, like just changing the rivets on things or changing the zipper and just adding the D-rings. That's not that expensive to do. But if you have something really big, like when he was changing the leather on this thing, and matching it. I wish you would have seen it. I didn't know it was ripped like up to here. That's what I'm like, what did he do? I don't know what he did, but he did something. I'm pretty sure that, I think what he did was he cut the top off and then re-sewed this part on. I think he took this off, cut the top off, right where it was ripped, re-sewed this, and then added the leather. Or added the leather and then added this on top of it. That's the only thing that I could think of that because I can't imagine. I don't know. I don't know what he did. That's the only thing I could think of. Amazing. Amazing. Credit needs to be given where it's due. All right, guys, bye.